Now let me show you how to connect Google Search Console to Google Analytics so that you can get all the Search Console data into Google Analytics. For that, go over to your Google Analytics account. I'm assuming you already have Google Analytics set up on your website. If not, then please go ahead and set that up. If you need instructions on how to do it, then I suggest taking a basic Google Analytics course, because that's a requirement for you to really follow along and get the most value from this course. So browse over to your Google Analytics account, and then you have to go to the admin panel. Admin panel is right at the bottom. Either it shows you just a wheel or the name admin as well. Even if it doesn't show you the word admin, the wheel will actually take you to the admin panel. So go ahead and click on it. That brings you to the admin panel of that property. Now, when you connect Search Console to Google Analytics, it's connected at the property level, which means all the views that are within that property will also be enabled to get the Search Console data. In order to connect Google Search Console to Google Analytics, click on Property Settings. Scroll down on Property Settings till you see Search Console. Click on Adjust Search Console, and on this screen, click on Add. That'll open up a screen that will show you all the Search Console properties that you have access to. Make sure you have access as an admin to Google Analytics account for this to show up. If you're having trouble getting to this screen, that means you do not have admin rights to this property. Also, you need to have admin access to Google Search Console. So basically, you will be using the same Google ID to connect to both Search Console and Google Analytics. If you have those permissions, then you'll see this screen. Click on Add, and here you will be able to see all the Search Console sites that you have access to. Find the one that you need. In this case, it's Optizen. Click on it, and then click on Save. You're about to save a new association, which is fine, and go ahead and click OK. Once you make that association, you will be taken to Google Search Console, but that's not where you want to be. So go back to your Google Analytics, refresh this page, and then you'll see a drop-down to pick the views that you want this search data to appear. Like I said before, all the views within this property will have access to that data. However, you have to make that connection here and tell Google Analytics which views you want this data to show up in. So go ahead and click on this box and pick the views that you want. I want Optizen, all website data, Teachable, Udemy, raw data. Once that's done, click on Save. Now you have successfully made a connection to Search Console. Now the data from Search Console will start to appear in Google Analytics. In order to do that, go to the acquisition reports, because that's where Search Console data is going to show up. These are the acquisition, which means how are you acquiring the customer. Search is one way of acquiring the customers or the visitors. So click on acquisition, then go over to Search Console and click on landing pages. This is where you will start to see all this data. So you have the landing pages, queries, devices, and countries. We will look at these reports in subsequent lectures as I will go through this course.